We have moved into the home stretch of our first season at Paris Saint-Germain. Only 6 regular season matches remain on the schedule. However, there is still a ton of football to play, and we are on a massive unbeaten streak. We haven't lost in 2037 yet, and in the end, it may all be for naught. Hate being such a doomsayer this late in our Journeyman save, but welcome to episode number 139 of Bottom to the Top. We start on the main page of Ligue 1 and find that we are still sitting in second place. 6 points behind the leader, Rennes. The difference, we have 2 losses, they have 0. It doesn't matter that those losses came in the months of October and November, respectively. It still could be what keeps us from winning Ligue 1, which, as you can see, is something that Paris Saint-Germain has done for a number of years. Just the one hiccup since the 2017-2018 season. We would hate our first year here to be hiccup number 2. Now, overall, we are having an excellent season. We are waiting to take on Toulouse in a couple of weeks in the semifinals of the Coupe de France. If we win that, which we should, because we have proven ourselves to be a superior team to Toulouse so far this year, we will take on either Marseille, who has given us a bit of trouble. One of our league losses came against them, or Lille, who has not beaten us. So a good chance of picking up a second piece of silverware this season. We are also working on potentially picking up a third because we are in the quarterfinals of the Champions League taking on Barcelona. In fact, our second leg match of that tie is going to be our second match of this episode. We're taking on Nice in the league first. Now, because of the Champions League, things got jiggered around a little bit, so I figured we'd bring you one in the league, one in the Champions League, mix things up a bit. And we have been on what is essentially an incredible run. Our last loss coming on the 21st of November. It was a 3-2 away match against Nantes. Ever since, we have won all but 3 matches. Those were all draws. 2 of them came in the Champions League. So we have basically done nothing except win, obviously the 3-3 draw against Toulouse being the one exception, since that loss. And yet we find ourselves only having gained 2 points since that moment. Following our 6-1 drubbing of Valencia in the Champions League, we came back home in the league against Bordeaux. Not really a convincing victory. We actually went down 1-0 in this one before adding a pair of goals, Gershke Akar, and an own goal contributed by Fares Shiabi, beating Bordeaux, which started us on this fantastic run. We followed that up on the road, 3-1 against Lille. Laurent Laribi, Iñaki scoring, and Dimas Torcado adding a penalty in added time in the second half. But we pretty much dominated this one everywhere except for possession, which was a little bit disturbing and a little odd, to be fair. I mean, how do you get 28 shots to 10 and still only have the ball for 44% of the time? But, you know, we kind of play a mix of a direct game and a possession game and a counter-attacking game and an attacking game and a defensive game. I mean, our board and our fans kind of want us to do everything. After that, we came back home and really took care of the business against Lyon. Alexandru Shusha and Gershke Akar scored within the first 10 minutes, and that was going to be more than we needed. Javi Simons, Iñaki, and Sebastian Martinez each adding goals. Lyon did not stand a chance in this one. And that brings us to where we are. We headed to the Camp Nou to take on Barcelona. 4-2 was your final score. And we got things off very nicely in the 4th minute. Laurent Laribi with the ball, chipping it into the middle. Iñaki heading it past Inyal to put us ahead early, just 3:45 in. Early in the second half, he would add his second as O'Malley hits the crossbar and Yaki waiting on the doorstep to pot it home. But here's where things got a little dicey. After a good tackle by O'Malley, Balde picked it up and just cut through and beat Kim Seon-il on the far post to bring Barcelona within 2-1. Then off of the corner, Vitor Roque delivering it in, and it was all of a sudden 2-2. I was worried that was where it was going to end up, but Dimas Torquato finally broke the tie in the 68th minute. And then just a couple of minutes before full time, Lahorai Laribi threw it in on LeBlanc, who chipped it past Inyal to make it a 4-2 PSG victory on the road. Speaking of Iñaki, since he came in, he's doing all right. 3 matches in the Champions League, 2 goals, 2 assists. 6 starts in Ligue 1, 5 goals, 3 assists. And 2 starts in the Coupe de France with a pair of goals. So he has, in 11 appearances for us, 9 goals and 5 assists. I think he has been quite a worthy addition and a replacement for Jonah Kusiasari, who has only made 3 substitute appearances since being sold to Liverpool for 59 million euros up front. He has scored 3 goals, so he is contributing when he's playing. Liverpool's not playing him a lot. Unfortunately, we get like another 21, 22 million if he plays 20 league matches. He still has 17 left to go. The most important thing is we must win our final 6 matches in the league to even have a chance to take the championship. Now, all we need is for Rennes to slip up once or twice. We do play them one more time. It's going to be the final weekend of the season. And of course, we are going to bring you that right here. Probably not in tomorrow's episode because we are hoping to get through to the semifinals of the Champions League, and we'll have to play that first before we get to the end of our league campaign. Going up against Nice, currently sitting in 10th place in the league. Kim Seon-il will get the start in goal. Our normal back four of Sousa, Martinez, Tarasenko, and Shiusha. Xavi Simons playing very well at the ripe old age of 33 years old. He's going to be in the midfield next to Kieran O'Malley. Pietro Baldassarri is going to get the start on the left wing as Dimas Torquato moves into the striker position. Iñaki picking up a slight knock. He's recovering from that. He will not be getting the start in this match. Torquato will be paired with Gershke Akar, and getting the start in place of Lahorai Laribi, giving him a little bit of a rest, will be Yedel Valverde. Not counting friendlies, if I've done my math correctly, we have gone undefeated in our last 25 matches in all competitions. We came into this one even on games played with Rennes with 28. They are in action a little bit later on today, which is weird because it showed that somebody had scored a goal of a match that hadn't even started yet. Fatso in control up the right wing, playing it into the box. He's got Lopez. Kim Seon-il gets beaten, but the post does not, and it will come out. 2 shots on goal to start things off for Nice as they are trying to take it to us. I mean, we are on the road, so maybe we need to be a bit more cautious. Shusha, though, winning the ball, played forward. Akar with it in space along the right wing. Gershke Akar looking back post. Baldassarri, though, cannot win the header, and Lopez comes the other way. Lopez runs into some traffic immediately before he plays it across and finally headed forward. Penna for Saddleberger. Cavenden back up for Penna. Penna with a head of steam into the middle. Kim Seon-il standing tall and knocking that behind. It will be a corner for Nice. 0-0 is your score. Penna already on a yellow card, sending the corner low. We'll get it back from Cavenden. Penna blocked by Akar. It's going to go out, and another throw-in opportunity for Nice. 3 shots on goal for them, 2 of them on target. We have not yet either gotten a shot on goal or had a ton of possession. But Torquato with a corner looking to change that. Sissoko can't clear it. Xavi into the middle. Gershke Akar on the doorstep just inside the far post. That will be his 28th goal of the season if it counts. Was he offside? I don't think so. I don't think it was possible based on where Simons had control of the ball. But Sissoko missed the header. It went over his head. Xavi collects, plays it across the goal mouth to Gershke Akar. Just keeping himself onside. And it's Nice 0, PSG 1. Akar with a free kick, plays it over for Xavi. Xavi hits the crossbar. And Cavanin will control for Nice and look to start the counterattack. With the results as they are now, we are within 3 points. Fazio in for Lopez. Back for Fazio across for Sissoko. Almost runs into trouble, but Nice able to retain possession along the near sideline. Fazio sending it across. Kim Seon-il will come on out and grab that out of the air and say, not today, Nice. Looking to send it forward. It's going to go over the head of the defense, but Chino gets there before Gershke Akar, and the counterattack is on. Intercepted, though, by Sebastian Martinez. Torquato turns it over to Freya. Untidy with the ball. Dimas Torquato. Baldassare, though, regaining it. The counterattack is on. Baldassare hands off to O'Malley. Feeds it through to Akar, who clatters it off of the crossbar. Fazio will clear it to Lopez, and Nice heads in the opposite direction. Kim Seon-il in the 33rd minute looking to get it started. Headed back to Dmitry Tarasenko. Martinez for Sousa. Up into the midfield, Xavi. He's got O'Malley, who will just play it back to Martinez as he had two players surrounding him. Tarasenko up for Shusha. Able to maintain control before playing it back for Tarasenko, who will work it around the back to the left. Martinez. Back for Tarasenko. We are just trying to avoid the left side of our team right now because of Torquato, but he gets the ball anyway in the midfield. Now he's carrying up the right side. He is playing striker and not left wing this time, so I was confusing myself a little bit. Turned over again, though. Shusha is there into the middle of Xavi. Quick pass to O'Malley. Touch pass. Torquato, who will launch one from range. And Sangu dove for it, but he need not put in that much effort because it sailed high and wide. Just a couple of minutes left in this first half. The last 5 shots of the half, make that 6, have gone PSG's way. And the scoreboard reflects it. It's 1-0 at halftime. We do need to find another gear if we are going to take full control of this match. Now, if you look at the goal difference, Rennes on a plus 72. We are in second with a plus 61. In third place, Nantes at plus 17. We have scored a ton of goals. Xavi looking back post. Valverde doesn't get a lot of strength behind that header. Unable to keep it down, and it will go out for a Nice goal kick, which Sangu will send long. Tarasenko heading it forward. Chino trying to pick out his man, but Baldassare ends up with a loose ball in traffic. Trying to find Akar on the long pass, but Alexandru intercepts. Up for Cavanin. Feeds Sissoko. Sissoko is in. He shoots, and his effort is going to go wide. Moussa Sissoko had a perfect opportunity to bring Nice even. Could not take advantage of it. Rennes is now in action, it appears. They have a 1-0 lead. So back to 6 points. Thrown in Valverde and Yedel Valverde. Not getting a ton of playing time recently because we have Gershke Akar and Lahorai Laribi who can play on that right side. But Valverde coming up huge with the header. His 3rd goal of the season to give PSG the 2-0 lead. Although Rennes is beating Strasbourg, but we're still within 3 points. The table either hasn't updated or something really weird is going on. Akar feeding Valverde, looking for a second opportunity as he carries it into the box. Taking it deep into the middle. Unfortunately, cannot pick out a trailer. It's going to trickle harmlessly into Sangu, who will send it long. Martinez heading it in the direction of Freya, and Nice in control. Pena up the near side. Will lose it on the heavy touch to Shusha. O'Malley, Valverde with a quick pass to Akar into the middle for Dimas Torquato. Lots of runners in front, but they'll hand it off to Baldassare. Baldassare. What a terrible job just dribbling that straight into Pena, and Nice coming back the other way. Cavanin up the left wing into the middle. Sissoko with another golden opportunity, but he cannot poke it past Kim Seon-il. It will be, however, a Nice corner. Pena. High looping, cleared away by Tarasenko. Freya will get it and carry it up along the far sideline before taking out Baldassare. No call, though. Baldassare remains down on the pitch. Kim Seon-il will just play it out while the player can be tended to, although it looks like Baldassare did not have any lasting effects. Dimas Torquato is going to come out. He'll be replaced by Il LeBlanc. Let's give him some playing time. LeBlanc, one of our 4 current players in double digits on this team in goals. Fatso with a throw-in, 72nd minute. Baldassare trying to take it away from Lopez. O'Malley will intercept, but turn it over to Pena. And another fantastic save by Kim Seon-il, seating another corner kick to Nice. They have not taken advantage of these. Now that I've said that, they're probably going to score right here. Nope, it's going to flip over the head of Fatso, and Siusa is going to clear it up the line. We will give chase, but the highlight will end. We do have some tired legs out on the pitch. Tarasenko and Martinez each on yellow cards. That makes me a little nervous, but we really don't have a ton of good options on the defense. We will bring in Javier Osorio. Siusa must stay in. Kieran O'Malley will be replaced by Mark Namfi. Giovanni Fernandez, since we sold him to Barcelona, his transfer is not going to go through until July. But we basically have made the decision that if we don't have to play him, we are not going to play him. There was just a spot on the bench. It's the only reason why he is there. We are going to praise our team for playing so well. Hopefully we can hold out for the next 6 minutes and keep the clean sheet. Of course, now that I say that, you know what happens. It's Football Manager. Osorio with the interception. We'll just lay it back for Martinez and kill off a little bit of time. Played ahead, Mark Namfi. Back for Martinez once again. Namfi. Martinez playing catch. This time they'll get Osorio involved. Siusa. His pass blocked by Pena. Up ahead for Cavanin. Moves past his man. Sends it across to Sissoko. But Sousa is there to just nod it down calmly to his goalkeeper. And Kim Seon-il will look to distribute. Sending it long. Alexandru ahead. Xavi, though, steps in front of that one. LeBlanc can't retain control. Martinez dropping it down to Akar, who's taken out by Sissoko, who I believe is going to be sent off with his second yellow card. He will be. So Nice down to 10 men for the final 5 minutes of this match, plus whatever time is added on. I'm predicting 4 minutes. I don't know. It's so hard to tell in Football Manager. I'm pretty good at that. With actual football matches, figuring out how much time. Nice pick off by Akar. Valverde looking to start the counterattack. Played forward. LeBlanc can't feed Valverde, but he will pick it off of the foot of the defender and then hit the post. Sousa can't get it past Fatso, but Sousa will recover once again. Still in control is PSG. Martinez for Xavi. His pass is going to be errant, and Fatso will just play it back to Sangu, who will look to get it started the other way. Freya with it. Picked off by Sousa. Akar has it. LeBlanc dropping it back for Akar. Akar along the edge of the box, moving it to his right, taking it in, shooting, and Sangu making a fantastic save, knocking that over the goal. But it will be a corner for Baldassare. We have, this has been a very long highlight. That's what I was looking to say. Baldassare can't get it past Chino, so Valverde will recover the loose ball in the middle third. But that will end the threat. The 4 minutes added on. Did I say 3 or 4? I think I said 4. I think I was dead on. Well, they've come and gone. 2-0 is your final. And with 5 matches left, we have won yet again. 11 straight victories in Ligue 1, but it don't mean diddly squat. Because Rennes won again. 26 wins, 3 draws, no losses, 81 points. They remain 6 points ahead of us. We have been in second place for a very, very, very long time. A big match coming up in a couple of days against third place Nantes in the league. It could be an early test of how things are going to go to end. But first, we have to take care of business at home in the Champions League. Newcastle and Rennes are already through to the semi-finals. Real Madrid and Milan in the other semi-final taking place today. We are taking on Barcelona. 4-2 is your aggregate score in favor of PSG. And this is the team we are sending out there. Kim Seon-il is going to be in goal. Aymore is coming in to play left back. Now, he has had a rather lackluster season, but Sousa is suspended for too many yellow cards, so He is out of the lineup. It's going to be Martinez, Tarasenko, and Siusha rounding out our back line. Cesar Ventura coming back in because he is eligible to play in the Champions League. He'll pair with Kieran O'Malley in the midfield, and it will be a front four of Torquato, Iñaki, Akar, and Laribi. Obviously, we don't need to win this match to still move on to the semifinal, but we do not want our nice unbeaten streak to end here at home against the Barcelona team that we have already beaten within the last 7 days. Going back to Aymore, we have Aymore and Sousa, and what we're getting from the position just really isn't what we want. So we're probably going to focus on left back. I mean, especially Sousa, while he has been solid, he has not been spectacular. And for the money that we are spending on him, I believe he's making 425,000 euros per week. I believe he is one of, if not our highest earner on the team. And he's just not cutting it, considering all of the productivity we're getting out of so many other players. Aymore has been a disappointment. Obviously, as you know, we couldn't register him for the league. Too many foreigners. Scalvini can't win the header. Pedri, though, plays it for Baldi, who rockets it off of the crossbar. That's going to pop into the stands. An early opportunity for Barcelona. Well, not really that early. We've already played 30 minutes. 6-3, your shots on goal in favor of the visitors, and they are currently dominating possession as well. Aymore, though, to throw it in, he finds Dimas Torquato, who will carry it toward the sideline, playing it in the middle. Ventura up for O'Malley, feeding Akar, who will poke it past Inyai, but just wide. Gershke Akar, unable to find the target. He has done so 28 times so far this year in all competitions. Meanwhile, Milan with a 2-0 lead over Real Madrid. Former PSG player Gregor Muirhead will hand it off. Ball played forward. Aymore will take control. O'Malley throwing it ahead. Iñaki heading it forward. He's got Akar. Akar in again, and Inyal this time actually makes the save. So Gershke Akar able to get it on target, but cannot poke it past the goalkeeper. Dimas Torquato to deliver the corner, trying to get it to Venturi, but Scalvini will get in the way and play it back behind. It will be another opportunity for Torquato to send it in. He does have a man short, but he will look once again towards Ventura. O'Malley playing it forward. Can't find Laribi. Smith will clear it, and Torquato will track it down. 8-6, your shots on goal at the half. 64-36 possession in favor of Barcelona. I think we need to maybe do something about that with our team instructions. We're gonna take our passing directness down a little bit, and we'll play for set pieces, because playing for set pieces seems to work for us. I'm happy with the number of shots on target. So after the last match, the team talk, a couple of the players did not like the team talk after the Nice match. They thought we were a little harsh after a 2-0 victory on the road. So we had to promise to do better. So we are not going to be super stern with the team right now. Lamine Yamal stepping into a free kick, and it's going to ricochet off of the post, out of the reach of Kim Seon-il. But once again, no harm, no foul. 60 minutes have been played, and so far, not a whole heck of a lot is going on in this match. Ventura playing it back for Martinez, up for O'Malley, has two men on him, and Vitor Roque coming away with it. Plays it for Pedri. Darvish for Lamine Yamal. Yamal is in. He'll shoot, and he will miss. Unbelievable. Verta Gurish, who was playing for us this season. Baldassari is going to come in for Torquato. Kieran O'Malley, feeling a little frustrated, will be replaced by Xavi Simons as we make a couple of changes. Heading to the 70-minute mark of this match. See if we can get something done here. Akar, Ventura not playing very well. Martinez feeling a little bit tired. And now a corner for Barcelona. Vitor Roque flipped over by Scalvini. Just a whisker too high. And I'm getting the heart palpitations. So once again, we are going to shout out encouragement to our team. 85 minutes have been played. Now, I'm okay with a 0-0 score. We do not need to win this match. I'd rather not lose. 3 minutes added on, though, and that is going to be the result. No goals from either side. In fact, just the one booking for Giorgio Scalvini. So, Sebastian Martinez, Dmitry Tarasenko, Alexandru Shusha all survived to play another match in the Champions League without suspension. 0-0 the final, 4-2 on aggregate. We move on to the semifinals. After taking out the La Liga leaders, we take on the team currently sitting in second place in the Spanish top flight. For the semifinals, we have drawn Real Madrid, which means Rennes gets Newcastle. The possibility of an all-France Champions League final. Knowing Football Manager, it wouldn't shock me if that's what happened. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Continue supporting us. I appreciate it. We will be back with more Journeyman Football Manager action to end the week tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. Until then, bye-bye.